Burn that son of a gun down, boys. Right here for you, big boy. Oh, just kidding, I'm out of gas. I need a push, baby, I need a push. They know you need one. They're trying to get it coordinated. I got my man Jimmy Jam coming to push. That's a pretty cool victory lap right there. That's badass, man.
Well, that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
That was Chase
Chazé.
And Austin Bill made an appearance at the beginning of that audio.
I like that Chase calls his dad Big Boy.
Big boy.
Hey, big boy.
He's a big boy.
I'm going to come do a burnout there for you, big boy.
I like how he was like, I'm going to do it right in front of you, big boy. Oh, nope, I'm out of gas.
I'm out.
Out of gas.
That's gotta be like one of the worst feelings. Like, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, son of a.
I don't think it's that bad after you've won your first cup race.
But like,
Yeah.
you kind of build it up. Maybe we can ask him. I don't know.
Yeah, if he comes, he was supposed to show up. But
Yeah,
This
maybe he
is
ran
a-
out of gas on the way here.
We have
Why
an
not?
empty
Gas
seat
for
for him.
he's too
But-
busy. Wins one damn race now, and he's a superstar. Makes canceling commitments and stuff. But no, that was cool for him to do that. And his dad was spotting in the bus stop, I believe, or the S's or something. Bus stop
Somewhere along the back.
somewhere in the racetrack area
near Radio Dale.
Radio Day.
We missed you last week.
I was gone. Hopefully you guys.
We
me back.
were joking that you had big shoes to fill because Dale called Bubba when he was here, and you did. You filled them.
I
bring in Chase.
I got the recent winner, guys.
Yeah.
So
He's like, Chase, I'm gonna need you to win.
yeah, so I'm solidifying my dominance over Daryl. But Daryl really got Dale to call in.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
He's trying to take over the show.
Well,
Yeah.
when we were doing the show and we were talking about his wreck at Pocono, like as we were talking about it, Dale texted him and said, "Hey man, can I get that car for the graveyard?"
Yeah, he wanted the car.
And then-
So they did some wheeling and
Yeah.
dealing.
He said, "You call into this podcast, you can get the car,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
though it's not my car to give. But I'm a call.
Right.
I'd get the car. That's cool. I listened to a little bit of the podcast last week. I heard some good stuff. I should have bought one of those tuxedos for the wedding.
Well, for your little groomsman, it could have been
My
a
little
good.
groomsman.
Yeah.
How was the wedding?
The wedding was good. The wedding was fun. We were in Asheville for Emma and Kale's wedding. So I was up there all week. I got there Sunday night after Pocono, and I didn't come home until Thursday morning. So I've never really been to Asheville.
What was the highlight of the trip
Mm.
that you can share?
I don't know. It was pretty neat. It was kind of rainy up there all weekend, but the wedding was nice. I've never been a part of a wedding before, and I was a groomsman. And so the best part about it was, I think, I gave a speech.
You did.
I did.
We wondered.
Yeah.
I gave a speech after the wedding
Was
when
it
we were all eating
spur
dinner.
of the moment, or did they just hand you a mic?
I was planning on it.
Okay.
I wanted to do, there was some speeches at the dinner the night before, but I
Okay.
didn't do it there. I wanted to wait till the wedding, and I thought my speech was pretty good. I'm not going to brag, but I thought my speech was the best one of the night. It was pretty good.
Did you make people laugh?
Oh, tons of laughing.
Did you make people cry?
Tears of joy, I think.
Okay. Okay.
But
Did you make them hurl?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope. Well, that was later on.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, that was fun. I think the highlight, they did the reveal of their kid.
Oh yeah, the gender.
And they're having a
reveal.
boy, so I'm excited about that. They did the party popper
I'm
reveal
not a big
thing.
fan of the gender reveals, but I do have to say they did it in a good way because they were already celebrating something, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
separate planned out thing.
I agree. Like, you see all that stuff online of just
Yeah.
random gender reveals in like backyards and stuff, and they try to do some weird stuff, and it never. It's kind of.
I saw-
I've got one coming up that I have to go to the
Oh.
off weekend.
You're pregnant.
Yeah, no, I am pregnant, as you can see.
It's a little baby,
it's-
Chuck.
It's kicking.
It's a little
It's a
Chucky.
food baby.
I did see a good meme where it was like, how about a gender reveal where you and your spouse go to the doctor and the doctor tells you what you're having, and then you go home and you and your spouse know what you're having.
I mean, I think that's a great one. But I'm gonna have to suffer through one of these on the 25th, so I can come back and report what actually the backyard ones.
So
How-
you're. Where are you going to?
It's here in town. It's in town.
Okay.
Cringe
I was about to
worthy.
say, if you were traveling out of state to go to a gender
I would
reveal,
not travel out of state to go to a gender
Okay.
reveal.
I would make more fun of you than I would the people having
Yeah,
the gender
yeah.
reveal if you were doing that.
I mean, if I'm going to there's booze, obviously.
Yeah,
So
No.
that's why
Maybe they'll dye the beer whatever color of the gender, blue or pink.
I think what I have heard is that they're doing the golf ball.
The golf ball. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So- Which I am intrigued, how that actually works.
It's It's like an exploding golf ball.
No, I mean I understand that aspect of
You know
it.
what would be funny though if somebody switched it for a real golf ball and they just whack it and then it ends up like hitting the camera person.
Or they're gonna run to find it.
Chuck has an evil eye.
You're giving me ideas now. It's like, I can go in and make changes.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
just provide a carton full of golf balls, like eggs.
Well, if you could like get one that's like a tie-dye golf ball, and they hit it, it's like, oh, it's a hermaphrodite. Sorry,
It was
too much.
No, not too much. It's just
Not
funny.
at all.
It was so funny because like at the reception dinner, I think that's what they call it, the dinner night before the
Yeah.
wedding. Kale,
Rehearsal dinner.
Yeah. Not the reception dinner. Receptions are after
Yeah,
the event.
After.
And so
After the rehearsal.
Where you receive the bride and the groom.
Right. That's a good one. Kale got up, Emma's husband, and was like, I'm excited for the gender reveal. It's 50-50. I kind of want a girl. Some other people want boys. It's 50-50. I was like, there's like that small percentage of a chance. But it's both.
Could be both.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't just say 50-50. There's chances of it being something.
Could be an alien.
I feel like
Could be an X-Man.
Look, you're having a mutant. There you go. Good job.
What if it was twins and I didn't know? How horrified would you be if you thought you were having one
And then
and you didn't know till the gender reveal and you thought it was a mistake and you were like,
and it's
oh.
blue and pink. Oh.
And they were like, no, you're having twins.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it'd be funny to like just put like green. Just like, well, what the hell is that?
Having a Martian. Yay.
But-
Well, I did see a story that I didn't put in the rundown, but there was a woman who apparently is trying to get pregnant with a ghost in England.
Oh,
Yeah.
How does that
The
it's like
Virgin-
the movie Ghost.
Virgin-
Yeah. Well, she claims that apparently it is plausible. Not really, but she went on like some show in England and said that she
It's
has
like Immaculate Conception.
no. Well, it's she was married and her husband caught her cheating with a ghost. Apparently, like it was like the scene from Ghost. I guess he walked in and
Okay.
Patrick Swayze was there with the clay.
Really?
They were doing a whole thing, and then he was like, "You know what? I'm out."
Was he roundhousing people too?
House.
I have a lot of questions about
Roadhouse.
getting
Roadhouse.
caught cheating with a ghost.
According to the
Does
story,
he just find her
Well,
doing her
okay,
deal and she's like,
so
it's a ghost?
Was she like? Yeah, I think that's what happened. There was an actual human living being.
Yeah.
And they were getting intimate, and the husband walked in, and she was like, "Oh, it's just a ghost." And then she like threw a smoke bomb, and the guy jumped out the window, and she's like,
Or did
"It's
the,
gone."
the fluff challenge
Yeah.
that you do with the dogs?
and she's just determined to stick with that story.
Yeah.
So apparently, she's had like 14 ghost relationships.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
But her most recent one is serious.
Oh yeah.
She wants to
Gonna get married.
Well, they want to consider having a child, but it'd be a ghost baby. Apparently, there's like phantom pregnancies, and her theory is that that's an actual real ghost baby being born.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
phantom pregnancy.
Yeah.
That's
That-
almost as worse as the show I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant, where the people just deliver a baby and they had no idea that they were pregnant and carrying a human being inside them for 10 months.
It's a baby. Awesome.
I thought I was just
In fact.
really constipated. But yeah, I don't know about that. But
No.
I'll tell you the worst part about the wedding, though.
Oh, what?
Since I've never been a part of it, all the damn pictures you got to take
Oh, yeah.
before.
Your
Yeah.
hair, I did see a couple of pictures. Your hair looked fantastic
Thank
for
you.
the wedding.
Thank you. It just happened to be nice that day.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
You were having a good hair day.
I was having a good hair day. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen very often.
No.
Speaking of hair, I'm getting a cut in
Yeah?
a few hours. Yeah. Just
I'm
trimmed
on-
up. Trimmed up. Trimmed up.
How close?
Just a little bit of shaping.
Okay.
I got to shape it a little bit because I think if I do it now, get a little bit trimmed off, a little shaping in the back because it
By Darlington, and it'll still be
and by Darlington
fresh and flowy.
and I could go all the way to the end of the season and all winter.
Oh.
And then it'd be pretty long.
So
I'm-
this is the last one for the rest of the year?
Yes. I'm a 1 a year man. Or this would be 2 a year.
Okay.
But yep, I just because I couldn't go I got to thinking like I can't no one said anything to me about it.
That's what I wondered.
But-
Did somebody, was this
No, I can tell it's coming. It's like
by
spider
command?
sense.
Your hair
spidey
starts
sense?
sticking up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. If I get it cut now, because if I waited like a month before the playoffs, I'd have to get it cut pretty short, and then because it'd be out of control, so I'd
Yeah.
feel bad. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta overcut
Do it
it
now.
Yeah, I gotta do it now. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, I don't come back with buzzed hair. Might buzz my head.
Like, don't like gap yourself.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You want the stripes on
Yeah.
the side of it? Remember Eric
Some- Eric
Jones?
Jones.
Yeah.
I was
Eric
gonna say,
Jones
when
had
he
the
like,
mullet and
insignia
and
or whatever.
I think he just had stripes.
I don't
Put a
know what he
12 in
had.
there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My my engine tuner's nephew for Loudon. He had his hair's blonde, and he had a red 12 shaved in his head. It's pretty amazing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was awesome.
badass. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about cutting.
Yeah.
You've
It's
got
just-
some flow going on. I was supposed to get my haircut today, but I'm here instead. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I'm gonna get cut short, but
I do like the fact that like I can trim my neck myself though.
you trim your neck yourself. I don't
Like
trust myself.
I can pull my hair back and just sort of like
Ah.
like because when you have shorter hair, you got to make sure you get it lined
Yeah.
up and you're good. But with long hair,
you
it's
don't
just
care
like,
what it looks like.
Nope.
Because it's covering
it's
it.
covered.
I've never been able to do that. I don't have
Yeah.
I feel like
skill.
that would tickle my neck. Your length of hair.
Yeah, it's just long enough that it's
You
annoying.
ever feel like it's like a
Yeah.
bug?
Yeah.
But I think we're at this point though, to where like you better fully commit,
Right.
and better go like another 6 months and not cut, or you need a trim.
Right.
If it was up to me, I would just full out go.
I'm debating with myself how long I want to let it go.
Have
Like
you
it's been
should.
it was like I think September, October last year that I cut it.
Oh, wow.
So we're coming up on a year. So it's like, do I commit to a full year?
You should commit for a full year.
Um,
At least
Do
go
it
a year
full
and then
year.
see how you're feeling here in another
well,
month.
the other thing is like, what do the ladies think about long hair? Is it like, am I hurting myself by having the long hair?
Okay, here's a good
You know.
question.
That is a good
Kim,
question. Oh yes, what?
do you prefer men with long hair, or what do you think?
It depends on the guy.
Mm.
Some guys can pull off long hair, and some guys cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a super fan of like closely cropped, like all shaved,
Mhm.
like the entire shaved head. But
Huh.
I've dated guys with long hair, and I've dated guys with short hair. So.
I think long hair looks really good with beards.
With beards.
If you can grow a cool beard
Oh
like
yeah, if
you,
you're gonna grow a beard,
the Viking status right there.
You're getting a
it's little
phone
better when
call.
it's long. Oh, a call.
You're getting a call.
Who is it?
Oh, it's not important. It's
Oh.
Carson.
It's not a,
Oh,
it's not a fun
Carson.
one.
Hi. I'm doing my podcast, and you're on it right now. Hi.
They're gonna learn one day.
Yeah, we were waiting on Chase. He's late.
Oh, of course. I mean, big time NASCAR star now.
Apparently,
Yes.
that's what we're saying. But I'll call you back after this if you're not saving lives.
Alrighty, I gotta go to work at 3.
Okay. Go house it up. Bye.
House.
He's a doctor.
Is he really?
He is studying to be
Okay.
one. Yeah. He's not a doctor yet.
Well, I knew he wasn't a doctor yet, but you always say he's going to be a doctor. I'm like, are they?
No, I'm actually
very
being serious. No,
Okay.
he takes trash out like he's a trash man. Actually, no, he's a shit scooper.
I feel
Dr.
like nobody
Trashula.
knows that we actually record this podcast because we always all get calls.
Well, we do
During the
switch
podcast.
up the time. That, like, it's not like, oh, we're live from
Yeah.
10 to 11 on Tuesdays. Like,
Yeah.
there's no
Fair.
set time, so it's not like
True.
you can't
No.
blame them.
That's our normal time, though. I'll say 10 to 11 on Tuesdays is usually our
Is-
normal time.
yeah.
But
We make
schedules-
exceptions. Yeah, schedules are a bitch during a NASCAR season.
Oh, schedules.
Yeah, but
We've got other things on the, like we've been kind of rambling.
Oh yeah, we've been
That's
bullshitting.
good, though.
Yeah. Well, I do like the thing
Oh
that you
yeah.
sent.
So this guy, Jonathan Jones, apparently he lives in Charlotte.
Yeah, he's a
he's
reporter.
a reporter.
Yeah. Covers some NFL type
yes,
things.
he covers NFL, but
Which
he
they're
had,
back.
he had tweeted
Hall of Fame game was Thursday.
two
Oh.
people just
I don't
left
watch
their
football.
exit row seats. I'm reading this to nobody.
I know we never had a conversation.
We're throwing the imaginary football
Welcome-
back and forth.
Welcome to my life.
We don't listen
People
to
wonder
you.
why I have to interrupt on this podcast. It's because these two guys just talk.
Anyways.
Would you like to read it, Chuck?
You can, no. Go ahead, Kim.
Where'd you
Go
get
ahead.
to?
Yeah.
Two people just left their exit row seats because they were not willing to agree to the exit row stipulations. I've never seen this before, and I am floored.
That
never
is
seen
an
that.
actual thing.
Yeah.
You've
I
witnessed
was
this?
No, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, no one's ever given up an exit seat.
Yeah, it's roomier.
It's roomier, but the seats don't decline.
But it comes
I
with a
wonder-
lot of responsibility.
Yeah, but I wonder what they
Yeah.
disagreed with. They were like, "Oh gosh, Karen, we cannot sit here."
I wonder how big were these people, because you're responsible for opening that door and assisting other passengers.
Maybe they had inside information that there was a good possibility the plane was going to go down, and they just wanted to be.
I would want to be
not
closer
all
to
for
the door,
one.
though. Like, if I know it's going down, it's like, you know what? I'm going to
getting
get
Can
up.
you get sued if you agree to the exit row stipulations, but you do not actually perform them in the event of an emergency?
I don't know if there's a lot of precedent for that, because I feel like when there's an emergency on a plane, most people don't make it out.
Oh, that was
Sorry.
horrible.
Horrible yet. Am I wrong?
I thought you were going to say
That was way worse than what we talked about earlier. You're talking about plane crashes now, and let's to be honest, you're not getting out.
I thought you were gonna say
Most people.
they help everyone because it's one for
That's
all
what
and
I
all
was-
for
that's what I
one.
was
That's
gonna
what
say.
maybe that's why I was shocked.
Yeah.
You said they don't survive.
I mean, what are the
Oh my
percentages
God.
of plane crashes? And like, I mean,
We're gonna get 8 alive on Twitter.
for saying that plane crashes happen. They happen. They suck. They're terrible.
I'm calling Captain Sully.
Yeah,
and
right.
He's gonna
Okay.
disagree with you.
That is a fine example of people helping people and opening the
and
doors
not dying
yeah,
during an
yeah,
emergency.
yeah. I mean, we've had a couple of incidents. There was the flight recently where they had like a bird strike or something, and they had to.
Oh,
land
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Birds
The
hit a
lady,
motor.
Yeah.
the lady captain brought them down.
Why she got to be a lady captain? Why
I
can't she
was
just be a
saying
captain?
Just a
She,
captain.
she doesn't have to be, but I was making sure people
Yeah.
knew that she was lady captain.
And she's capable. Anyways,
Just like Kim is capable of talking
Over
over
you guys
us
talking
on the
over
Kim,
me.
Kim, for those who don't know, is a lady, and she hosts a podcast.
Do we
Speaking
need
of
to
a
do a
lady,
gender reveal for me?
we should do a gender reveal for our guest. Like I wish we had some
Oh,
like when our guest shows up, we could just like pop. It's a boy.
like little
Yeah.
like little 9-shaped confetti.
Little
Yeah.
nines.
Congratulations, big boy.
Big boy, take a seat here,
Yeah.
big boy.
We just got a text that said incoming.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that means like he's at the door. I don't know if
He's
in the
at
hall.
Hendrick,
if he's
where you-
parking.
yeah.
We can keep talking about this plane
Yeah.
deal, though, because we got off the rails
yeah,
when you brought up that.
yeah.
Death.
Sorry. I'm in a morbid mood.
Yeah, apparently.
But no, I agree with Kim. It's like, what would they disagree with? But they probably just, maybe they were elder and they didn't think
Maybe.
they were strong enough to, I mean, they're always
Maybe-
like 30 pounds.
Maybe they were in the boarding area and they saw like an arch enemy and they're like, oh, crap, he's on the plane and I gotta help everybody. I'm not helping him.
Yeah, but like, what
Before.
about the other
Arch
people?
enemy. You got to think of,
hey!
Oh,
Come on in.
come on down.
welcome to the show, man.
We can get
You're
Chase's
watching this
take.
live as Chase walks in,
Hey, I got a boom.
takes
Oh.
a seat. We got a headset for
Presenting
you.
a headset for you.
Come on down. Fantastic.
Is this live?
Those go over your ears.
I mean, it's live to tape.
You're talking to that.
You're talking to
Oh,
that.
you're talking to this one.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Isn't that kind of
this
like
one?
what? Don't you have to wear one of
Yeah.
those when you're piloting the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
Same
this.
thing.
It's the
Real
exact
similar.
way.
He came in at perfect timing.
Yeah, we were
Because
talking, about planes.
We were talking about planes, but we
Yeah.
were talking about
Exit rows on planes.
exit rows on planes.
Exit
if you
rows.
ever give up your exit row seat on a plane.
Because you disagreed with
Oh, because you don't want to comply with the
with helping other
Federal
people.
Aviation Administration standards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Precisely. Yes.
I never have.
Someone did, apparently, and
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody who did that.
Is that a normal thing nowadays?
I don't think so. Maybe it is. You know, the world's changing. People
Normal
are
thing
giving
is
up.
like you want the leg room and you want the
Yeah.
space.
So you're like, sure, I'll help
Yeah.
150
I'll
people
help.
if it means I get to stretch my legs out.
Knowing full well that you're not going to help.
Yeah.
I don't think. Would you help?
Yes.
You say that now,
Wow,
but
that's
in
a
that
terrible
moment,
thing to
in
say.
Yeah, I
no,
know.
in that
you
moment,
just missed the worst
Never
thing that he
give
said
Chuck.
ever.
Don't ever give Chuck an exit row. Is what he's basically
Yeah.
telling us.
I will help.
So-
In theory, in my mind, I'll help. But like in that moment,
You wouldn't.
you never know what's going to happen.
So you would just open the door and probably throw it against everybody else. Actually, you probably get the door, take it off,
Then shut it back.
Inflatable, yeah. Then you close your door on the way out.
It's like I'm getting out. I'm taking this rap for myself, and I'm going.
Yeah. Good luck.
But the other thing is, if you open the
Terrible
door,
thing.
then you are helping, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You
I
get
don't
it
think
open.
I don't think the helping ends there.
Yeah.
You have some more responsibilities.
Yeah.
You're supposed to continue your efforts.
Well, what if I'm going to like scout out where we crash landed? Like, what if it's like we hit like a time warp thing and we're on like an alien island? And, yeah, like it's
Oh.
it's a lost situation.
But then
Then you're responsible for ensuring everyone's safety from whatever's out there on the island.
I feel like if you're in that situation, then you're by yourself. You better just bail.
Hope for the
Just-
best.
If you hit interdimensional travel, then you're done.
It's like, yep, I'm just gonna pack it in.
You know, the air would probably not be breathable anyway. You'd be dead.
If you open the door, then you've killed everyone.
Don't need no air.
So don't open
Oh,
the damn
gosh,
door.
don't
Don't need no
don't
air.
open the door.
You don't need no air.
Ah,
He'll just breathe it.
Yeah.
He don't
breathe
swear.
it all in.
Recycled air anyway.
Anyway, man, we're happy to have you on.
Yeah.
because
Well, I'm
you're
good to be here.
Recent
Joining us.
winter, they were
Yeah.
telling me that Bubba covered my shift last week because I was at the wedding.
Yes.
And he had Dale call in. They were like, "Oh, that's pretty special."
That's
I
pretty
said,
cool.
"Well, I got Chase Elliott in the damn flesh,
Man.
most recent race winner." So I'm solidifying my job right now. So thank you for
sure
doing this.
Make sure they hire you back.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome to be here. Thanks for coming to party this weekend. Yeah, this guy, he was about to not come back and
he left out
and
that
party.
detail.
Yeah, he said, "Nah, I got too many things to do." And then about 5 minutes later, he said, "You know what? Screw it. Let's go." So I liked his attitude.
I like that.
Yeah, it was fun. What was your favorite memory, favorite moment of Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Yeah, post. Well, obviously, you know your favorite moment of. All right, what was your favorite moment of the race?
Of the
Of the
actual
besides
race/win
actual checker flag.
/
The
victory
actual
lane. From
checkered flag.
when you took the white flag until you boarded the plane to leave, what was your favorite thing?
Till I boarded the plane to leave. I would say, number one, Dad being there was pretty
Big boy?
cool. Yeah, Dad being there and him getting to us experience that together, I think was pretty. I wish my mom had been there too. They don't miss many races, and of course, she wasn't there. But a close second to that, and something that I'll never forget was Jimmy pushing me around, to the front stretch. That was, so cool because he's become a really good friend of mine and a guy that I've looked up to for a long time. So to kind of have all that come full circle there in that moment was pretty neat, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I didn't get to a burnout, which kind of was a little upsetting. I was gonna burn it to the ground, but of course that happened. But I wouldn't change it now, looking back, because having him do that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
We opened the show with your audio after the race of "I'm coming for you, big boy. I'm gonna do my." Oh nope,
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
out
I said,
of gas.
That's why I said big boy.
Yeah. I said I was going over there to do a burnout in front of him, and I got on the gas a couple times and I was like, uh-oh. Not now. I was like, damn, that was really close to not making it back to the checkered flag.
Don't think about that.
No,
Don't
I
think about that.
didn't think about that. But yeah, it was really cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about that night?
The night,
Post airplane flight.
dude, there was
Wait,
like
did you
the whole.
first of all, did you fly yourself back?
No,
Okay.
no, I didn't fly myself back.
So that was one of my questions when he said, "Let's fly back to you." I'm like, man, I really hope he didn't fly because I know you already had a few in Victory Lane. I'm like, I don't want to fly on this plane.
No, you can't do that. If I had flown, I would have had to have just not drank, which would have been unfortunate.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to think. The whole night was a pretty good time in general. I feel like from the time we got back, it got going. Kurt Thomas was he's a local guy from Dahlonega there that plays, and he's got some really good songs, and he's travels around, does some shows and so on, and he's become a friend, and he was there playing. So I think that just in general, he kind of set the vibe. I felt like for the night, and I don't know. I thought that was really cool. Having everybody there was neat, and coming home to that. A few kegs of beer and some acoustic guitar music in the background. It was hard to beat.
Yeah, I have a video of you playing said acoustic guitar.
What song?
I'm not sure that we should share.
He was playing Talladega.
Okay.
The best that he could.
Yeah, a few chords. I really tried hard. I was more than half lit, and I was I didn't remember all of it, so it wasn't good. But
It's tough remembering like words and chords when you've had like
it's tough to remember words and chords when you're
sober
stone cold
Yeah.
sober. Yeah.
Words.
words, which I just lost
Yeah.
mine. I had a word and then it failed. Pause.
Stopping.
Are you nervous that
No.
Chase is here?
No, I
You're
had a
sweating.
train of thought and like I
Just
saw
making you nervous?
something pop up on there.
You're blushing.
I'm blushing now that you're looking at
Very
me.
nervous.
I'm getting red. Son of a. I'm just
That's why
gonna
you have a
cover myself
beard.
with
The beard
with a
covers
red
most
pillow.
of it.
That does help.
Now
No,
you're very red.
now I'm very red.
Very,
That's how I'm
very
gonna-
red.
I'm gonna do the rest of the show like this. No,
Paper bag.
paper bag.
Oh, you need that sometimes.
Oh no, I remember what it was. When you got off the plane,
Yes.
did you hear what he yelled when he got off? He got off in front of you.
He
'Cause
did.
There's those
Oh,
videos.
yeah.
He did.
Did,
Yeah.
What
Who was-
happened there?
Who was taking the video though?
I think Allie was.
Yeah,
Oh,
Allie,
okay.
Allie was. So he had this idea. He was like, I want to present the race winner. So I was like, all right, whatever. We'll do it. I couldn't hear. I don't remember what he said. I don't know. What did you say?
I think I said like, this boy's a winner.
Something like
And then I
that.
Something
yelled.
very obvious.
Yeah. And then,
Whatever it was, it fired everybody up.
yeah, I mean,
Everybody
I
was
could have
really
said,
excited.
Chase Elliott sucks, and they would have been like, ah! They weren't listening to anything I said.
2-for-1 chickens at
Yeah,
Costco.
well, maybe they thought they were getting a
Yeah.
2-for-1 because they were expecting you, but then they got both of
Right.
you all walking
Right.
off the plane.
Yeah,
so
so
for a
I-
NASCAR fan, that's like
Yeah.
2 birds with one
This
stone.
is really cool. Yeah, so the other day I was actually telling him a little off topic, but I went and ate lunch down the road from our office and shop there in Dawsonville. There's a little place called Mary's Bread Basket, and doesn't sound
No, it sounds
very,
delicious.
It's actually really good. It's an incredible, really small local place. And ordered or whatever, and the young lady that brought our food out, she was wearing a retro 21 Ryan
Oh.
Blaney
Oh,
T-shirt
Look
in,
at that.
in North Georgia. So
like
I
that.
was
I like
I
that.
was like, heck yeah, representing.
To carry on and build on that, I went to the gas station because I had to wait on you for a couple hours after the race at the airport, and I went to the gas station to get some supplies. And
It's going on a trek. He needs
yeah,
supplies.
and I had my Chase Elliott shirt on, and the cashier, she was like, "Didn't he just win today?" I said, "You're damn sure he did.
Which
Best
ma-
damn
which-
race I've ever seen."
makes me wonder though. Had you packed a Chase Elliott shirt just randomly?
No, I keep one on my bus all the time.
Yeah. No. Listen, that's not worded properly. He has like we have clothes that are on the bus, which
Sure.
is very minimal. Like I might have.
Necessities.
Yeah, just a few things. I
Yeah.
think that shirt just happened to be living on the bus currently.
It has been because you gave it to
Right.
me at Daytona
Yes.
this year, and it just has been
It's just been there.
motorhome shirt. Because like
Yeah.
you said, you only have like 4 or 5 shirts in your bus,
Right.
along with underwear and other stuff like that. But I wore that one. I thought it was appropriate. I left it at your house though.
It was great. You left it at my house.
Yeah, I got pushed in the pool in it.
Oh.
Actually, no, I didn't put. I jumped in.
You jumped in.
And-
I got pushed in.
Yeah, in
Twice.
your shirt and your pants. I was wearing your pants because I had no
I was
clothes.
going to say, what was in your supply kit that you got?
Nothing, because like you said, we have clothes on the bus, so you don't bring a suitcase with you. So I just had my backpack, and so I had to go to Dollar General and get some underwear and socks. And I'm
They
actually
have
wearing.
underwear at Dollar General?
Yeah, they're not the best. They're Hanes. I'm wearing a pair of the underwears, but
Underwears.
underwire. But yeah, I had to get some stuff. But these are your shorts, by the way.
Oh, are they?
I got to give them to you at Michigan.
That's okay.
You going to wash them first, or you just going to
Trust me, I'll get them back.
I'll wash them. They're a little long. You got long legs. They almost look like, what are those?
the Bermuda shorts or whatever?
Capris.
Oh, yeah.
Capris?
No, the Jenkos.
They almost look like, I thought they were capris.
The
Those don't
Jinkos
look
are
like
the
mine.
really wide
The-
leg.
They are
yeah,
yours.
but
I
they
got
were
them out
like-
of your closet.
Maybe they are. I
You
don't
could
know.
have gotten away with stealing them, and he would
Could
have.
have.
No
I'd
idea.
never know.
They're a little big for
Could have
me.
eBayed them. Chase Elliott shorts.
Chase Elliott shorts.
Race-winning shorts.
Race winning.
Race winning.
Piss shorts. So how soggy was your seat? Because I poured about a full 28-ounce liter of body armor in your lap.
You did. It was actually kind of refreshing.
I'm happy.
It cooled the lower region. It was good. It really helped.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
great.
sure. It was probably, I would say, very damp.
It was puddling up.
if I had to guess.
Proud of that.
Yeah.
Give you a little swim in the pool.
Ryan, at the end of the race, Chase is kind of going down. It's right there by the entrance to pit road. You flew by in the grass.
Yes.
What happened there?
Let's discuss this.
Yeah.
So I already.
I was
You're
like,
like-
everybody's stopping and like going,
Like,
hell yeah, man,
yeah.
congratulations. And
Yeah.
then,
Well,
and he
let me-
comes by, basically just he might as well just give that to me. I didn't even see him. Well, good to see you too.
Well, so okay, what happened is, so I finished, further back, and it took me like half a lap to get to you, and I'm like, where the hell is he? So I'm hauling ass trying to get to you, and I didn't know you were at a gas at this point.
Yeah, I was just
It was
coasting.
off the carousel. I didn't know. I thought you were just going slow to take it all in, and I'm hauling ass to you, and I'm going faster than I thought I was going, and the cars that were in front of me were going a lot slower than I thought they were going. And so I'm like wheel hopping in the grass, trying to get stopped and not run over people. And by the time I got woed up, I was way past you. And I'm like, I'm gonna see him a little bit. I don't want to
I
back up in
understand.
front of everybody. But
Right,
yeah, I was just
right.
going way too fast.
Well, that's all right. We'll
About wrecked
we'll let
trying
it
to get
slide.
to you. But
let it
So.
slide.
yeah, I tried to.
Yeah, I was out of gas. People probably thought like, "Wow, he's really taking this in," like loser
just
status.
Loser
And-
status.
No, I was really just out of gas, and I was really just wanting to push. My buddy wouldn't give me a push.
I didn't know.
It's
you
all
got
right.
somebody to give you a push.
It worked out really
Yeah.
good the way it went, but either way, it would have been cool.
Well, and I'm going to ask this question. You're wearing the shirt, the Hendrick Motorsports shirt. It's
Yep.
250th win.
Yeah.
You're going to get asked this a lot over the next
4 hours.
Yeah,
Which I'm
and
really
you're
excited
probably
about.
already happened a couple of times already.
What does it mean to you?
What does it
What
mean
does it
to
mean?
you to
have Dad there or to have 250? Because I'm
or
afraid both of
or
those.
to win a
would be-
race to win a no, but I mean it's got to be cool for an organization like that to
7
be able
years of trying.
to be the guy that gets that win.
It is a really cool thing, and I think more than anything, it just feels good to contribute. Obviously, I'm one of those 250. That's a lot of wins. Jimmy's got 83 or 4 of them, and Jeff has 80. He's got in the 80s, right?
yeah.
Or 90s.
80s.
He's in the 80s. So yeah, I mean, obviously a very, very small contribution to that 250 number, but I think the coolest part about that is to just, they have a wall there with all the people that have won at HMS, and I mean, if that's the only thing I ever did, that's pretty cool to be on that wall and at least have contributed. Very small, but better than nothing.
How soon after winning do people start asking, what race do you think you're going to win next? Is it like immediate?
Well, yeah, it was pretty quick because Michigan's this
Oh, yeah,
weekend, and
Michigan.
people like to talk
Your stats
about
are
how
good
many
there.
times we've run second there. So yeah, people were fired up about that in the media center, but man, I was really just wanting to
Enjoy- I just
enjoy that
wondered
one. I
if
still
people, like-
am,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Michigan, but it's just so nice to get a win. I'm sure he went through the same thing. Just such a relief to finally be able to cross that bridge and look back and not have to think about the stuff that was prior to.
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
not get asked about it.
Just stop
One.
asking when's it coming.
Yeah,
and
when's it gonna
when's the
win?
next one, which
Yep.
is fine.
Yeah.
So, but
One of those I had to do that question. Sorry,
That's okay.
Got to be that guy.
If
We
you-
can
if
talk
you-
about other stuff.
If anybody was going to be that guy, we knew it was
It's
going
gonna
to
be
be
me.
you.
Yeah,
You.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, like Kim does this regularly. I gotta
Yeah,
get
after
my.
you gave me crap outside.
yeah.
Right.
Good job.
Well, I was getting some texts on the thing. It was like, oh, ask this, ask this.
we have to ask you certain questions
Yeah,
about your
there's
job.
Yeah,
Right.
'Cause there's
But-
things we got to put on the website to make it look like we actually do work here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But on
Working
another
hard.
note, there's
Yes.
this one thing I wanted to talk about with you. There's a man. I don't really know a lot about this story. I read a little bit about it. Man's legs, hands amputated after a dog's lick.
And his nose.
And his nose.
Yeah.
So the dog,
I
I
read
guess,
about this.
just half licked him, half chomped him up, or
Well, no, it basically there was a germ, a
It's
parasite
like a
or something.
disease or a parasite.
oh,
that-
that's what we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Heard
Like-
about this. So the dog was sick and gave him something that he obviously could get.
It's the name of it, and I'm gonna botch it.
Give it a try.
Nope, not even gonna try. Canomosaurus something Canomosaurus.
It's a disease
It's a
that
disease. Yeah,
that dogs can have
in their saliva.
in their saliva,
Which
then they
is
lick
so
you, and you get.
upsetting.
Does
And
it like? What does it do? Does it?
Is that you have to have an open wound or anything? Or
Well, so basically, there are more than 700 different types of bacteria in a dog's mouth, and while it's rare that this can happen, if you are susceptible to it, like it's people over 40,
Little kids.
little kids, like people that don't have good immune systems, they're more susceptible to it. And basically, if it licks an open wound or face, eyes,
So it's
this area.
So don't share ice cream with your dog.
Don't share ice cream with your dog. Don't let your dog lick your face. Like people that have dogs that lick them in the face, like it's kind of
My
odd.
dog doesn't lick me in the face, but I'll rub his nose, put my nose on his
so
nose
it's like
sometimes.
it's like
Yeah, I'm not a fan of dogs licking
Yeah,
my
but my
face
dog's not
and
like a
or mouth
licker.
no
region. I'm not.
Dogs
I
eat-
love dogs.
Yeah.
dogs
but
eat
I'm
shit,
not. Right.
and you don't want a dog shitty mouth eating
No.
you. And so it's like
I don't want poop mouth.
no poop
in
mouth.
my mouth.
No.
Right.
No, it's
No.
like it's like dog AIDS. Pretty much they gave this guy.
But it's just kind of like they say to wash your hands after being near a dog, but apparently he was around a stray dog too. They have a dog in the house. They don't know
I
which
think it was
dog.
From the stray.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on the stray. You don't know where
Definitely the
that's
stray.
You
Yeah.
don't know. You
But
don't
he does say that he wouldn't change anything, and he's still gonna
I wouldn't.
love his dog, even though
They're better than cats.
totally.
know. Absolutely.
Would you
better
let a
than
cat
cats.
lick you?
No.
Cats would never
Cats
lick
are
you.
disgusting.
What would
Cats
you
would
let
just-
lick you though?
What? Oop.
Where?
Careful.
Where would you let it lick me?
Wait a minute.
Where?
What
That's a
animal?
very,
What
very
animal
serious-
would you allow to lick on your arms,
I mean,
face.
I mean, dog.
A dog.
The
Dog,
arm
human,
and-
a
A human.
particular human.
one of the female race species.
Gender.
There you go. That was the word I was looking for.
we talked about the reveals earlier,
If you ever go to the
I don't
zoo,
know.
though, sometimes you get inadvertently licked, like the giraffes.
I mean, it's like your
Exactly.
Have
hand.
really
I mean, it's not
long
going to be your.
tongues.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
but then
gonna-
if you like rubbed your eye or something,
Right, you
get
could.
all
You
that
could.
germs in there.
Oof, you never know. I let maybe a gorilla.
a gorilla lick.
Just bite your face off.
One bite.
How many
Yeah.
licks does it take to get to the center of a Ryan Blaney?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well,
you remember the Tootsie Pop
well,
commercials?
yes, I
Come
do.
on.
Going south.
It is.
Well,
It's going way
this
south.
I had,
goes
I had a
south.
pretty
Yeah.
good answer. Well, it just depends how long in between that
Yeah.
licks, I guess.
Yeah.
Until you get to that chewy center.
I mean, we
don't
are
know.
saying lick a lot.
Chewy.
Lick
center.
is
Lick a lot.
okay. Here's a challenge for Chase.
Uh-huh.
So a few years ago, I did this challenge in the media center of saying a word. And you're
Velvet.
You're gonna yeah yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
remember that.
You're gonna get in the media center a lot this week, or at least one time for a really long time. Can we choose you a word
Yeah, I'll do
to
it.
discreetly
Oh,
say
yes.
over and over again?
Yeah,
like,
I'll do
like
it.
what I did. Word of the week
Should it be lick?
is lick.
Lick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You should say lick. You
I think
see-
I can do that.
There's a lot that you can do
You
with
can.
racing with lick.
Sure.
Yeah.
For
You can-
sure.
Yeah. We just take our licks and keep going.
Right.
Right.
You lick the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Lick
I put a licking
make it
on the
work.
field.
something
You
of
know.
that nature.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of ways we can say that. But it is the word of the week.
It is a word of the week. So if you want to do that, or
If you want to do lick, or you come up with something else.
maybe by the end
and,
of the show, if I come up with something else.
Or maybe it could be whatever word we choose next week is his word in the media center. So that way we can play some audio if he does a
Right.
good job and he says it like 12 times. So next week's word of the week.
But we know he's going to be in the media center a lot this week. in Michigan.
Yeah, no, but we pick it and he says it this weekend, and then next week's podcast. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
We record this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause we started this word of the week thing last week when Bubba was on, but there is a competition involved.
What was the word of the week last week?
Tuxedo.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
See, that's a tough one. That'd be
Yeah.
a tough thing to say. The
We'll
media
give you
center.
one.
Well-
We'll give you one that's not
Yeah.
too difficult,
I feel like it needs to not be too difficult, but it also needs to be something kind of off topic.
unusual.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
Velvet was perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm gonna think of one.
Execute.
All
that.
the words. Execute.
Yeah, 100%.
You want to say execute 100%?
Execute 100%.
100%.
100%.
Can you say anything other than execute? But anyways,
But yeah, if you want to win a trip to Miami, I was trying to tee you up for that one with the word of the week. Tell them a little bit about the word of the week there, Ryan. Got a little read there for you.
you want me to tell you about the
If
word
you-
of the week?
Yeah.
The word of the week is
It's lick.
It's lick. But if you want to, speaking about lick, if you want to win a trip to Miami for Ford Championship Weekend, listen for this week's Championship Getaway Word of the Week, and then go to HomesteadMiamiSpeedway.com/glass case to enter.
It should be-
Prizes include
There's-
a cat poop parasite may alter human brains
I know it's blank.
to reduce fear and study fine.
Yeah, I got carried away on that one. But
Producer suggested syrup.
syrup,
Syrup.
can sip on some syrup.
Sir,
I don't know
good.
if that's a good
Potentially.
one. Potentially.
So-
Y'all can think on it.
Yeah.
You
We'll
know,
think
and
on
if,
it. We'll marinate on it.
Marinate that, and let me know before my media center
Maybe
obligations.
marinate should be the one.
Would you let a glass hole, if they won that prize, come down to
I thought you were going to say
Homestead?
lick his face or
say-
something.
And lick his face.
Lick his face
Well, that
in
depends.
Homestead. When is the meet and greet?
When is the meet?
No,
and
no.
greet?
They do. If you win that, you get a chance to come down
That's what
to
it
the
includes.
Speedway. It includes
Oh.
a meet and greet.
Yeah, sure.
It includes a trip for two down there. I think airfare, hotel, all that
Wow.
stuff's included.
Hell of a deal.
So
Fun
go
place
on
to go too. Miami's a fun one.
Oh hell yeah!
It is.
Miami's a fun place. Yeah.
You know what's not a fun place?
Where?
Where you eat cat poop. You will eat the cat poop around Ryan Blaney. It's the cat poop. It's the next thing. The
I will?
parasite. The parasite.
Oh yeah.
It'll give you no fear. It's
Isn't
parasite
it,
and poop.
Isn't it like a? It's almost like a damn. What do they used to call that? It's like a drug that
Speed.
speed. Speed.
Speed.
Great movie too with Keanu
Why are you
Reeves.
so aware of this?
We're just on the same wavelength, I guess.
Like people or like bath salts and people take it and they're pretty much invincible.
Yeah.
And like they can take like gunshots and like all this stuff. Like they used to give them to soldiers, I think, back in the day. get them all riled up.
There's some
But-
LSD studies back in the.
So now they're just going to be eating cat shit.
Yeah, give you no fear. So that means that in Anchorman, when he said you will eat the cat poop, Ron Burgundy.
That's what they were saying.
He should have ate the
To
cat
give
poop.
him no
That's
fear.
what they were
Maybe.
drugs they were doing back in the day.
Cat poop.
Cat poop?
Serious.
Yeah.
Or they hid the drugs in the cat poop.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
They just
I
find
was-
some on the street and just inject it in
Yeah.
there.
Say good luck with this.
Yeah, and if you know, that's why dogs love it so much.
That's right.
That's why they bury cat poop in
It might
sand.
be.
Because they save it.
Yeah, it's like crystal meth.
They want to
and
keep
you
it
mix
for
it with
later.
the cat
For
poop.
dogs.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
we're onto something.
Apparently, they said they did some studies on this, and animals with that parasite in their system were more likely to make bold decisions.
Prone to making decisions like
Yeah.
using drugs.
Or it lowers your risk averse
Inhibitions.
So
Ah.
you're gonna go make that big sales pitch.
The frightening thing
right,
about the
right.
study is they took a sampling of like 1,500 college students or something, and 22% of them had the parasite found in them.
Oh, wow.
Is that what college kids are doing
That's bad.
nowadays?
So,
Eating cat poop.
so you could
Eating
have
cat
the
poop.
parasite
Yeah.
and not even know.
Well, I'm not. I don't eat cat poop, so not that I know of.
You never know.
You never know. They might put it in food nowadays. Like, oh, you want some refried beans? Okay.
Basically, that's kind of what your lunch looked like yesterday.
What was that, mole sauce?
Yeah, he had some mole sauce on his
You had mole
enchilada
sauce?
Mole.
yesterday.
Is it
Is it
mole?
mole or is it mole? I don't know. Chicken.
Well, I mean, it depends on what it is. Is it a sauce derived from moles, or is it
It's
the
disgusting. It
sort of-
tastes like dirt.
Dirt.
Was it the brown sauce on
Yeah,
the chicken?
dark. Yeah, dark.
Ugh.
I think it's mole.
Well, so I got chicken enchilada, and enchiladas to me are
like
skinny,
enchilada
tiny
sauce.
burritos.
Like red,
Two or
with
three.
Red
Two or
sauce.
Potentially
three,
four if
which
they're
is great.
small.
Yeah, it said yeah, I thought it said 3 on the menu, and I get why they got the 3. It was 3 layers.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, they said they're using.
Well, that's not an
Creativity.
enchilada to me though, but maybe their enchiladas were different.
Well, for the record, I recommended this place.
It's terrible.
And yeah, everyone there complained to me about the choice. So
The chicken tasted like they
in the
raised
doghouse.
it in the Sahara Desert. It was that dry,
Oh, really?
so dry.
Mine was good. So
Well,
y'all can all go
I'm happy for you. Mine was just
eat
eating dirt.
something.
And yeah, mine was just really just eating something.
Yeah.
I wasn't proud of it. The bad thing about Mexican food, so here, I explained this yesterday. I don't know if you heard it or not. I love eating good Mexican food, but you know what's going to happen, in a day or that night, is you're going to have, your stomach's going to hurt, and you're
Right.
going to have some dumpage and
Explosive. potentially.
explosive. Possibly you don't know what the texture is going to be. And
Or the
but when you
color.
have bad Mexican food, it tastes bad, so you can't even enjoy it. And then you're going to have the same amount of terrible
Right.
dumpage afterwards. So it's a lose-lose. Two
So
negatives
did
that
you
don't make a
finish your
positive.
lunch or no?
I finished about 3/4 of it. Yes.
So it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
obviously.
that bad that
It
you
was.
ate it.
It wasn't that bad to where I
Right.
was not going to eat it for $20.
How
What it was,
hungry were you?
I was starving.
See,
We were very,
that will
very hungry.
You will eat stuff that is not necessarily the
Yeah.
greatest.
Why didn't you reorder something? Like order what Chase has
Because
got?
I don't like to do that. Because then you're going to have to pay for 2 things, and I'm only going to eat one of them.
And you'll get the cat poop in your food.
You
Yeah.
might.
Exactly. Send it back. And
Have you
know
ever
what?
sent anything back?
No,
Ye-
no.
Never.
I don't think I ever
I don't
have
think I
either.
have.
He asked me what I recommended. I said, hey, the fajitas are really good. And the next thing I know, they set down enchilada on his table. I'm like, well, don't ask me for my help
If you're not gonna
if you're not
take
going
my
to take
advice.
it.
I don't
You know?
like fajitas, though.
Fajitas, you
It's
can
the
never
same
go
thing.
wrong. It's all of it. You just
It's
make it yourself.
Meat. And you just fix
roll
it yourself.
It's more expensive, though.
Mine was $10.
Baloney. It was not $10.
I swear it was
It
a
was
Monday
not.
special. $10.
Well, if you would have told me it was a Monday special, Chase, I might have ordered it.
if you'd read the sign, you'd know. Been good.
Reading is fundamental.
It is.
Well, whatever. I'm not going to go there again, so
All right.
whatever. Lost a customer for life.
Oh, it sounds like this is the last time you're invited.
And there was a
to
hair in our
Georgia's.
quesadilla. And there was a hair in our
There was
quesadilla.
hair in
Oh,
the queso.
oh.
Yeah.
Wait, in the
Actually,
queso or
on-
the queso?
in the
on
queso.
their end of the
Oh.
table. My queso was hairless.
I'm great.
Hairless
good.
queso is
hairless queso.
typically how you want queso.
Hairless.
Ours had a-
Beltless. Don't even wear a belt.
My daughter's not just another notch on your belt, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Or we're belt.
Beltless.
Beltless. Wedding
Wedding
crashers.
Wedding,
crashers,
yeah.
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 Incredible film.
Did you vote about that?
Yeah.
Did you have any wedding crashers at
You old sailor, you.
Kayla and Emma's wedding?
No, someone thought my cousin was a wedding crasher because apparently at the dinner after the wedding, you do the dinner, you get done, then people start getting up, either speeches and then music and stuff. And someone thought my cousin was because she went back to her hotel, changed into like jeans and a T-shirt, and came back to the wedding. I don't know why she did. Thought it was so uncomfortable that she had to go change. But everyone was like, "Who's that? Is that a random person?"
She could pooped or something.
Just got on the dress.
Had to go change.
Maybe she ruined the dress.
Oops, I crapped my pants.
That's actually a really good idea.
Oh, you don't know. You should
like,
ask her about that.
Like, hey, did you stain your dress?
There was some
Relieve fecal matter into your dress.
There was some country musician that got tackled going to his bus because the security guard thought that he was like a fan trying to crash.
Oh wow!
Get into the guy's bus and ended up going to the hospital. I don't know who it was. I heard about it kind of in passing this morning, so probably should have done some more research, but I didn't.
Good job.
Because we've got just a couple minutes left on the show.
I do like the stories though where drivers try to get back into the DO lot and they don't have their like hard card on and they're not let back in.
It's ridiculous.
It's silly.
Sometimes it's
Has
really
it
bad.
happened in both of y'all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wear your hard card on a lanyard. Let everyone know who you
Right.
are.
Right.
I mean, just
It's like I don't want to be the guy that walks around, with your hard
Hard
card.
card.
On,
Yeah.
there is a very distinct thing with like crew guys and drivers. Like you never see the hard card, but like media,
Yeah, I don't
it's
really
like
care.
everywhere.
Well, I think it's different because crew guys are always in their uniforms, and if you
Sure.
see someone in a crew guy uniform, the people know like, okay, that's crew guy, and they don't want to wear it because they're working and they don't want to lose it.
They probably
Right.
have it. Do they have it under? Like when I was with Sprint, I wore it in my fire suit.
I think when they initially go into the garage in the morning, they'll show it, and then they'll just put it in their backpacks and put it in the trailer.
I've seen some of them have like pockets right here
Yeah.
on the shirts, which would be a good idea.
Yeah,
But
but I've
I
seen
think-
media people do that. They put it in their pockets and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. There's only like a couple drivers that wear them. I keep mine in my wallet, and I carry my wallet everywhere, but it's just inconvenient.
Do you
I gotta
make
reach
fun of
in
the
butt.
drivers that wear them?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, if you want to wear it, you want to wear it.
I'm just all nervous today.
Apparently.
kicking
Good
kicking
job.
this. I'm gonna knock the coffee over.
But before we go, I want to say, Bill is making a comeback.
He is.
Road America.
He
I'm
is.
really excited about this.
He is.
I saw that where he has to go to the rookie meeting, which was my favorite thing.
Does he really?
Yes, Pockrass tweeted it, and if Pockrass tweets it,
It's law.
probably true.
It is law.
I
Because he's
wouldn't-
never-
I wouldn't
he's
give
never
him that much credit.
Well,
but sure.
yeah, fair. He's never driven Road America.
He
So
never
I guess
has.
that's why he has to go to the rookie
Okay,
meeting.
fair. That's awesome. Somebody
Yeah.
needs to film that.
Yeah.
That's
that
pretty
could
funny.
be a good thing to cover.
Yeah.
And you know what else we're gonna have to cover is I'm gonna have to hit the
We're
button on the.
cover our ass and get out of here.
Yeah, because I mean it's getting late. You've got a full
Someone
day
was
of
late.
activities.
Yeah.
I do. I have 4
Yeah.
hours of
Ooh.
Yeah.
fun.
Of
Yeah. So, I mean-
satellite media.
Yeah.
Hopefully this was a highlight
My
of your
favorite.
day.
My favorite.
Your favorite?
This is this is definitely the highlight of
That's
my day.
good. We appreciate that.
We
Glad to
appreciate
be
you
here.
coming.
I just hate he missed the whole gender reveal discussion earlier.
Yeah,
that was a fun one.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good.
talked about some good stuff.
Before he showed up, we had good
About
conversations.
planes crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun before Chase got here.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And then he showed up and.
I'm leaving.
Yep. No, we've got another like 30 seconds left. You can't leave yet.
Not yet.
We're getting you
Okay.
for your full time. You show up late on our show.
Yeah, we're paying you all this
Yeah, I
damn
did.
money.
Yeah.
You're not going to leave
Right.
early.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
money.
We know your rates have a couple
Yeah.
commas in there, and
Right.
it's everything that we can do to get take out a second mortgage.
Right.
to get
Well, I
you
do
on the show.
apologize for being late. I was requested to be here today, but the star here forgot to tell me what time.
I told
To be
your
here.
Trey Poole, someone who works for you, 1 o'clock.
Oh well.
So if he did not relay that message to you, that's a personal issue you guys need to sort out
Well,
because we don't have time for that nonsense.
I think it was on you. So.
But-
right here.
On a real note, thanks for joining
Yep.
us today. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Fans, go rate and review on iTunes.
Yep.
Watch on YouTube.
Rate, review.
Any last words there, Ryan?
Just happy to have Chase here.
Privileged. An honor to be here.
Thanks for watching.